Alright, hello everyone, this is the Garden of Luck giving you a shoutcast between me, Kainonen, and the Leaks Revo, some random protoss player, and this game is played on the Iccup server, and the both players are like D+/C- level players, so kinda mediocre players. Alright, and me, Garden of Luck, also known as Kainonen, starting at the 1 o'clock position, and my opponent, Blue Protoss Leaks Revo, at the 7 o'clock position. So these are the cross positions, so I'm looking forward for a longer game. Right. And let's see. The Protoss is building the pylon next to his Nexus, and I'm also putting a supply depot here. The reason the people pulled it here, the Terrans, is because when you build your SCV, it comes slightly closer to the mineral line. Check it out. Like, it comes here, somewhere here. Instead, it would come like over there. So, it's slightly faster. Doesn't change much. And I'm also going for a much greedy build. 14cc, and then I'm like building my... Oh, come on, build the barracks. Alright, he builds the barracks, and after that only I'm scouting. And the Protoss isn't scouting either, so if the Protoss doesn't scout my 14cc, oh, he has his Zealot out, alright, but he still doesn't know where I am. He's like checking out, haha, I'm gonna find this guy, but he doesn't find me here, so he should have scouted with the probe, so he could have seen. Alright, now he can like figure it out that I live here, but he didn't do that, so he's a bit late with the Zealot. So he would have got me by surprise, because I don't usually suspect fast Zealot against Terran, but some people do it, and it's not completely wrong. Alright, I fend off the Zealot. Here comes the Dragoon, and he's trying to apply some pressure, and he has the range soon, actually now finished, so he can outrange my bunker and force me to repair it and to use some minerals. But it's really hard to like break this. Some people go like the Stork game that I watched, his enemy, which was Flash, I think, made this 14cc, that build that I'm doing right now, and his enemy Stork went 1 gateway here and 3 gateways here, so 4 gate, and he crushed the Flash with just mass goons. Because you can't really scout as a Terran your enemy if you are doing this build. You don't know what to expect, so there could be like 2 gate goon pressure, there could be fast expansion as he's doing now, there could be like river drops, and I'm actually losing my barracks, so it's pretty bad. And earlier I just lost 1 marine and SCV because I tried to fend off the Dragoons. Now I'm setting my defensive position here, and it's really strong map to do this, because here's only little choke and a narrow bridge, so you can fend off a substantial force with only a few tanks and mines. So I'm pushing out with my vultures to do some harass and gear up, laying the mines. I lay the mines there because I gear up to take these 9 o'clock, I'm in 3 o'clock expansion. He's taking the 9 o'clock and the 11 o'clock expansion, so... Right, I'm pushing out with my forces here, so I can defend these at these, so both ramps, and he's still working out of 3 gateways, and he has teched to the Arbiters, which I don't know if I have scouted, but I definitely make some turrets there, because if you put many turrets there, it also defends your main. But one place where people always forgot to build turrets, maybe they remember build here, but they don't remember this place. If you just sneak an arbiter and recall right over there, you can take all the production facilities. So right, he doesn't have that much of an army, so he really needs to play this on defensive, and I might be able to like push here, but I haven't really scouted that much. Actually now I'm pushing with the vultures, laying some mines, slowing him down. He's taking them off immediately. I'm building another turret here, and I'm also like trying to expand, and oh my god, I have so much idle minerals. My barracks is just hanging here, and I'm not sure if I have yeah, I haven't scouted it, so it was meant to scout this place, but it didn't really work out as well as I thought. So right, this guy is messing up. He's put up his gateways, some more gateways, so he's going massive gateway production. He's taking out of this expansion. I'm staying defensive, and I'm pushing out, just a little bit poking on, and yeah, also walling this off and building a lot more turrets, so he can definitely recall, because right now I know about the arbiters, but he still could recall here. Or I don't know, there's 4 turrets. It's pretty much. So he is expanding this, and this is actually a pretty hard expansion to take as a protoss, because alright, I'm pushing out now, so you can see this is the late game 50-minute push. You usually have like 160 or 70, and my siege mode is pretty late, so he can take a tremendous damage with the zealots. He takes out so many tanks that was actually a good assignment, I mean good engagement from him. And this Dark Templar is just pounding my Goliaths, and finally I get the science vessel there. So this expansion is about to get taken out, and this guy is actually doing the sweep. He's doing a second cybernetics core and going into carriers, which are good, especially on this map, which are good if you can like take out the Terran by surprise. Alright, he's clearing out my tanks with the vultures, and my reinforcements were a bit late, so now I'm keeping the pressure, which is essential. You always want to keep the pressure on the protoss, so you can expand while you're attacking. He can't really anti-expand me as long as I keep the pressure, but now I lost almost 3 science vessels, so that was pretty bad. Well, I managed to keep his army at bay, but I don't really have much to push, so I decide to fall back and defend my expansion. Oh my god, losing the science vessels again. It's really, you spend so much gas on these, so you really wanna keep them alive. Right, so now this expansion is pretty much dead. There's actually a pretty hard to take this out, but the mine trucks do actually a pretty good work, and yeah, he managed to take this out. And oh my god, alright, that was close. Yep. Oh my god, and the zealots. Ooh, that's a nasty mine drag. The zealots do actually a pretty good job keeping him alive and buying him precious time, because it's really hard place for him to be, like losing the expansions. As soon as I'm taking this as well, so I'm keeping my expansions up, and as soon as this guy he's losing expansions on the top, he's expanding on the bottom, which is very great and smart. But what is the crucial part is that he loses so many probes that it's like it's crazy that here's so many minerals and time to get these probes back in this base. So this is actually quite a bit hit, and I know this. I'm feeling pretty confident, but this is not yet my game. He has a pretty substantial army, and I haven't scouted the where is his carriers? Alright, I haven't scouted his carriers, but alright, I'm sending a little bit ninja force here, ninja force, trying to expand this, which is not actually working out. So I have my expansions at the 10 o'clock, and I have the limit, and I should do some more upgrades. I always lack the upgrades, and now this is pretty bad. Some EMPs, like the goons, are pretty softened up, and he loses many goons. So, and this is so big army. It's scary army, comes to buff your goons down, and he's regrouping here on the high ground, which is good. Not impossible to break, but I'm like, alright, I know that you just got this up, so I'd rather come and take these expansion sounds. What I didn't know that he has the carriers here. He should have had, he had the carriers tech for a long time, but he didn't apparently make that many carriers. He has some. There's like, I don't know how many there is, but there is pretty much. But now, this he shouldn't do is to come to fight to the open ground. The one problem I have is that I have a limit and I can't push any more Goliaths, so I just need to blunt force my way in, but I think I have enough Goliaths with some semi-good upgrades, so I can really take this out. And if I take his new base out, he's only mining from a new base, and I have, alright, he is GGing out. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening.